If you're looking for a relaxing Sunday drive, you'll want to avoid driving on these. Welcome to Tops and Facts, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 most dangerous roads in the world. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. In this list, we're looking at routes from across the planet with hazards treacherous enough to make even the bravest drivers steer clear. Number 10. Skipper's Canyon Road, Queenstown, New Zealand. You shall not pass easily on this narrow road. Built in the late 1800s for gold miners, Skipper's Canyon Road is a challenging route for the average driver. It's positioned over a running river and has several steep drops. Parts of the road are too tight for cars to pass each other, making encountering other automobile is a nerve-wracking prospect. If you manage to get permission to drive through, you better have your own vehicle, because rental companies will not cover your insurance there. Skipper's Canyon Road is as beautiful as it is dangerous, so it's a great spot for adventurous tourists and the occasional fantasy franchise. Number 9. Karnali Highway, Karnali, Nepal. The Karnali Highway is one route that helps save lives while endangering others. This crucial passage has helped villagers and remote areas to gain access to food and other natural resources. However, while commuting on the almost 10,000-foot tall road, drivers still have to deal with dust, bumpy and unsecured sections, flooding during rainy seasons that can make passage impossible, and the constant threat of landslides. Although the trip can be harrowing at times, the risks taken by those who brave it are vital to the local economy and the lives of the people that reside there. Number 8. BR-116, Brazil, South America. Nicknamed the Highway of Death, the BR-116 in Brazil unfortunately lives up to its bad reputation. The weather can change quickly, making its busy roads even more of a hazard. Accidents are common with commuters, and a large volume of tired truckers vying for space every day. But the road is most notorious for its high volume of child trafficking, causing UNICEF to declare it one of the worst areas for crimes against children. Between its criminal activity and fatigued drivers, the most dangerous aspect of this road isn't the highway itself, but the people who drive it. Number 7. Karakoram Highway, Pakistan and China. Guide's name is the eighth wonder of the world. Governments call portions of it the friendship tunnels, while others just call it terrifying. Made to connect China and Pakistan, the Karakoram Highway first gained notoriety during its construction, during which over 1,000 workers lost their lives in modern times. Despite being one of the highest paid highways in the world, there are still spots without safety barriers. The surrounding environment can also be a threat, with a 2010 landslide being so bad that it created a deadly flood and formed a body of water known as a bad lake. No matter what you call this crossing, its treacherous history speaks for itself. Number 6. Stelvio Pass, Ortler Alps, Italy. The view from this pass may be great, but losing sight of how perilous it is can be a costly mistake. Located over 9,000 feet above sea level, drivers that are wary of heights may wish the concrete barriers were a bit higher, especially considering the road has a dizzying amount of hairpin turns that could spell disaster if taken too fast. That still hasn't stopped people from underestimating the pass before, with everyone from inexperienced drivers to famous Formula 1 driver Stirling Moss running into trouble, with weather conditions only leaving the pass closed during the winter. Anyone trying this scenic range should double-check their brakes before taking their first turn. Number 5. The Kabul-Jalalabad Highway, Afghanistan. The highway has experienced periods of neglect and lack of maintenance, resulting in substandard infrastructure. The road conditions can be challenging, with sections being unpaved or in disrepair. This can lead to hazards such as potholes, inadequate signage, and limited lighting, making the journey more dangerous, especially during adverse weather conditions. The highway is often congested with a mix of vehicles, including large trucks, buses, and cars. Reckless driving, speeding, and overtaking on dangerous stretches are common occurrences. The lack of adherence to traffic rules and regulations further increases the risk of accidents and collisions. The highway passes through mountainous terrain with steep gradients and winding sections. This topography can be treacherous, especially during inclement weather or in areas prone to landslides. The combination of challenging geography and inadequate road infrastructure adds to the hazards faced by travelers. Number 4. Guoliang Tunnel Road, Henan Province, China. Local villagers say this road tolerates no mistakes, and they would know as the Guoliang Tunnel was carved out of a mountain by their own people. Although the villagers' efforts helped connect a nearly inaccessible community with the rest of China, Their lack of building expertise is shown through the tunnels. Drawbacks: the passage is uneven, making quick changes in direction or altitude startlingly common. And the road can become slick during wet weather conditions, making the misshapen windows seem like potential pitfalls. The pass may not be as long as other Chinese roads, like the over 3,000-mile-long Sichuan-Tibet highway, but it doesn't make the trip through the tunnel any less petrifying. Number 3. Kolyma Highway, Magadan, Russia. With a high death toll before it was even open, this Russian route is not to be taken lightly. The Kolyma Highway relied on prisoners for its initial construction, many of whom perished in the harsh conditions. Its climate still proves to be a challenge today, with temperatures regularly hitting a teeth-chattering -58 degrees Fahrenheit. Even if you can handle the cold, modern flowing rivers are additional hazards that slow journeys and provide fresh opportunities to the bears. Yup, you heard right. There are bears that loom alongside the route between its dark legacy and cold conditions. This is one road that can chill your bones in more ways than one. Number 2. The James W. Dalton Highway, Alaska, USA. On this perilous northern thoroughfare, isolation is only the start of your worries. The James Dalton Highway weaves through an area of Alaska that's so loosely populated that there are only 3 places to stop for gas along the entire highway. The road itself is unforgiving as well, with potholes and flying gravel from big rigs, serving as continual threats to your vehicle. Even the visitor's guides for this road are scary, with recommendations to keep headlights on at all times and to bring multiple spare tires. And then there's the look. This route was featured on 3 seasons of Ice Road Truckers. It's clearly not for everyone. Number 1. North Yungas Road, Bolivia, South America. North Yungas Road is the world's most dangerous. That was the declaration of the Inter-American Development Bank in 1995, and there is plenty to back up that claim. Located in Bolivia, the resume of this road reads like a shopping list of hazards. Lack of guardrails next to 2,000-foot drops. Check. Extreme weather from hot jungle climates to obscuring fog. Check. Narrow pathways that make passing cars potentially deadly. Check and check. An alleged 200 to 300 people died a year before improvements were made on the road in the late 2000s. But despite safety initiatives, news of accidents and fatalities still emerge, reminding prospective travelers the highway has been dubbed the Road of Death. Thank you for watching. And these roads may be treacherous, but they also offer some of the most breathtaking views in the world. It's important to remember that if you're planning to drive on any of these roads, take the necessary precautions and follow safety guidelines to avoid any accidents. Remember, safety should always come first. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more exciting videos. See you in the next one.